What is going on, everyone? In my previous video, I talked about the biggest mistake I've made in my trading, trying to pass these funded challenge with my Forex funds. Now, as you guys know, if you watched the video, I signed up at the start of this year with a 50K account, and I'm still in that same account because of the free reset. So if you qualify for a free reset, basically what that means is, I got a few questions about this, is if you don't break any of the drawdown rules. So if you don't break the 5% daily or the 12% max drawdown, and you finish the 30 days in profit, you can either get a extension, I believe. I think if you're up 6% or 4%, you can qualify for an extension if the account's in profit, or you can ask for a free reset. Now, in my previous video, basically what happened is the account was negative 3%. I wanted to get it back in the profit. I wasn't too concerned. If I had to pay for a new account, it is what it is. But if I could avoid it, I was gonna avoid it. And that's exactly what I did. So I risked I think 4% on one trade. I'll quickly show you guys the trade now. So I waited for this trade to present and I took advantage of it. I put 4% risk on it, and I was out at just under 1R. And I can show you this trade right here. So there it is. I had to make $1,800, guys. I had to make $1,800 to bring the account back into profit. As I closed the trade out, I exited the trade. Obviously, it didn't fill me at the right price because the time I got in and the price pulled back a little bit. It was $1,700. So at this point, I am now stressing out because I need to make $100, and this was the final day. So because I'm trading early morning here in Sydney, Australia, I'm trading the New York close on US 30. I had, I think, about 2 or 3 hours left before I can make that 100. Now, obviously what I'm doing now is complete gambling, risking a stupid amount. And then I basically scalped my way making that $100. I got lucky. I got lucky with the trades. I just used my discretion, scalped very tight stop loss, stupidly tight stop loss, and just tried to gauge the momentum in the market. So I qualified for a free reset. I got the account back in the profit just by 0.04%. So just back in profit, and the 30 days expired on me. The goal is now in the game plan. I now have the 50K account reset. I start again. If you watch my previous video, guys, I talk about the emotional errors, and one of my biggest learning experiences in trading I've seen firsthand. I've seen other professional traders talk about this scenario where the account goes in the drawdown, they start kind of getting a little bit worried, and then eventually they stick to their trade plan. They stick to the back testing they did. They have the confidence to see it through, and eventually they dig themselves out of drawdown and back into profit. Now, I haven't really experienced this since the 3 years I've been trading. The only time I've experienced something like this is because I'm forcing an outcome. When I'm trading personal capital, it's very much just like you just trade well. Yeah, okay, sometimes you make human error, psychological flaws. It's gonna happen. You learn from it, you move on, you grow. With a funded account, it's very much like, okay, 8 days, 10 days has gone by. I've brought the account into a drawdown. I've then brought it back to break even, and now it's back in a drawdown, and now I'm just taking break even trade after break even trade. 10 days goes by. I've got 20 days left, not including the weekends, to bring this account back in the profit or reach 8%. So that's my psychological issues right now, is that pressure. So the reason I'm making this video, guys, is to, one, let you guys know I got the free reset just from YOLOing the account. And the second one is, if I run into this same error, the same emotional pattern, which I'm very much aware of now, but if I can't break out of that pattern, if I get the account into drawdown by just probabilities of trading, and I start drifting off track again, I want to show you guys, this is not sponsored, this is not a promotional video or anything. It is basically a different funded company. Now, I don't know if you guys have heard of this or seen them around. Funded Trader Plus, basically it's single phase, 80-20 split up to 90-10. I'm not going to go into too much detail about this. If you guys want to know, I'll put the link somewhere, or you can go check it out, Funded Trader Plus. And basically, their relative drawdown and daily drawdown are half of what my Forex funds offer. For any of you guys that know me, you understand that I am a conservative trader. I don't like taking massive risk in trading, that is. In life, that's a different story. So I don't mind the 6% relative drawdown, and I don't mind the 3%. So it's less aggressive, it's gonna take more time to pass, but I believe there is no time limit to pass. There we go. Unlimited time to complete phase 1. This already just makes me feel so calm inside because I know how fucked that 30 days makes me feel. So I just keep trading, following my system until eventually I reach 10%, which is very doable. It's what I've been doing for the last 3 years. I'm not forcing an outcome. I'm just trading well, trading my system and letting those probabilities work out in my favor, all while reaching the targets of this company to get funded and leverage more capital. So basically, it's one phase, 10% profit target, can't reach 6% of the daily drawdown, the relative drawdown, sorry, and 3% daily drawdown, so I can't lose more than 3% in a day. Most traders out there, most retail traders will go for a $100,000 funded account when they're doing my Forex funds, FTMO, whatever company you're going with, and they usually risk 1%. So if you're risking 1% on a $100,000 account, you're risking $1,000. Now, to shift your perspective, if you're risking, let me just clear this, on a $100,000 account, if you're risking 0.25%, so 0.25%, you're essentially risking $250 per trade. I know people with a $1,000 account are risking this much, and that is stupid because yeah, okay, cool, you can make a lot of money with high leverage, but it only takes 1 or 2 trades to stop you out and you've lost your account. Especially if you're not using a stop loss or anything like that. So the goal isn't to risk more because we're in it for the long term. This is the long play, and capital preservation is key in trading. So to change your guys' perspective, let's just say you had $500,000 worth of funded capital. Very achievable, not going to be easy, going to take some time. But if you are a profitable trader and you have a back-tested, proven, tested system that generates profit over time, and you've been doing this for a while, you can check out, there's so many funded companies out there, just make sure they're legit. I do kind of talk about this in my previous video, but check this out. If you had a $500,000 combined capital, my Forex funds allows you up to $600,000 on the one account. I'm just gonna use 500,000 for this example, and you risked 0.25%, 0.25%. Your 0.25% risk is now more than 1% on a $100,000 account. And in trading, you should never look at the monetary dollar figure. It is always about percentages. Always look at the percentage. So if you took an L on a $100,000 account risking 1%, you've lost $1,000. 1%. Let's just stick with percentages since it's easier. If you took a 0.25% loss on $500,000 funded capital, you've only lost 0.25%. And you can see it's still more monetary money. So monetary figure is still more than 100K. Hope that makes sense. So that's my game plan. And this is what I'm seeing a lot of traders do. Accumulate more capital. You want to try, I'm not saying you have to, but this is, if you guys want to go from like 0 to 100, this is the way to do it. Of course, to get funded, it is a whole different mindset, it's a whole different game plan, it's a whole different approach. And that's the game plan. I'm going to see how it goes with this 50K account. I'll keep you guys updated. This is why I'm doing this video. And if I run into those same damn psychological flaws again, and I can't seem to take the pressure of forcing an outcome because that is so rooted in my nature ever since I started my trading journey back in late 2018, I was given very, very realistic expectations and I set very realistic goals. I gave myself 3 to 5 years to get to where I want to be. Obviously, I did it much quicker. And risk appetite, capital preservation, not forcing outcomes, probabilities, all those things that go against my nature, like these funded accounts kind of force you to do. I think they even they even kind of state it in this company with the funded trader plus. So it says it right here. I don't know if I'll zoom into this. Force consistency rules over a period of time. So make a profit percentage each month for 4 months. So basically whenever you make your percentage target, you can scale up. Prevent traders from withdrawing any of their own profit before or after they scale. Have a minimum number of. So basically guys, there's a few rules that has been stripped with funded trader plus. Of course you can't be as aggressive because of the relative drawdown is much lower and the daily drawdown is also much lower. But that is the game plan. Gonna keep it nice and simple, but I'll keep you guys updated. Once again, I'm glad I got that free reset. I got lucky on the trades I took. I could have risked 4% on that trade and it easily could have gone against me and I could have got stopped out. The account was already in drawdown, so damage control was mitigated. If you guys got value out of this video, hit the thumbs up button, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon to get notified of any future video guys. I'm gonna be trying to document this as much as possible because I talk into the AceFX community, I talk to a lot of traders through my social media and they all have very common issues, guys. They're not bad traders. A lot of the guys I surround myself with and a lot of people reach out to me, they understand trading. They understand what to do, technical analysis. It's a psychological game and that's all it is. If we can master a few things in our psychology and get to a point where we are okay with whatever happens and we understand that it's a game of probabilities and we can move on from drawdowns, move on from losses and understand that 1 or 2 trades, failing 1 or 2 funded accounts or challenges doesn't define us as traders, and look at them as lessons and learn from them. We are ultimately going to grow and we're going to all reach that point of success. That's my little tangent. Hope you guys have a great weekend. I should have this posted by hopefully Friday. Today is Friday. Hope I have it posted by tonight or tomorrow, Saturday. Enjoy your weekend, guys, and I'll see you next time.